Set. Let me just put my phone on silent. Oh shit. I forgot to do that. Hee. Hello people, how are you? What you're doing? I will wait for you to join. Till that time I forgot to do something and I am doing that. Stupid shit. Okay. And I think it's done. I forgot to change my thumbnail. Sorry. No, but no, I did. It is saving, it is streaming. I'll just check 1 second. Yeah. My thumbnail is changed. Sorry for that. I completely forgot. I'm not used to going live in the morning. Okay, so sorry for that. But as we are here, putting phone on silent. Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to the brand new live stream of the Cheesybit, Zbit, X, and ZbitYouTube.com. Kajal says, hello, cutie, kiss. Hi, cutie. Hi, Kajal. Hello, you. You are also cutie. You are way cuter than me. Like, I cannot see your photo properly, but yeah. Thank you. So, all the new people joining over here, I just want to tell you this one very specific thing before starting this live stream. That is that our platform is live for all of those people who is using Android right now. Okay. Like there are stuffs which are going for the iOS. It will come very soon. It will come. We are trying, like, see, Android and iOS, they both have their different rules, regulations, something. So yeah, Android one happened very quickly, very fast, but iOS one is taking a little time. But you don't have to worry about that. Okay. And for all those people who are using an Android, please go and check out on the Play Stores, the zbit.com, and 1 second. the zbit.com, and you can start your crypto journey from our platform with the most, like I told you this very in the starting itself, that we are going to bring you the most better, the best. Why only Android? Kajal says we are having some, not even issues, just the process of accepting and all those things is taking a little time. The process is a little taking time for the iOS one, but the Android one is ready. You can use it, but for the iOS, little more time, just little more time. You don't have to wait for the months and something. Just give us like maybe 1 or 2 weeks and it will be online again. Okay, it will be on the app stores for you to download. For all those people who were like, I told you in the starting itself, like whenever our platform comes to the life for you to have trade and every of those things, we are going to give you the best of best offers, the best rewards and everything the best, because we believe that we should like satisfy our customer. And I told you, like whenever some new product launches in the market, they always give you the one of the best offers you can ever get. Compared to we are a crypto exchange company, like we have our own app and every of those things, but there are lots of other companies as well, Binance, OKBit, OKX, Bybit and blah 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 shit. Okay, but what those people never did, what we did is, like whenever a person is like, you want to register in our platform, you want to start your cryptocurrency journey, you want to start trading and everything, the time you register, there will be a surprise token given to you. That surprise token may be a Dogecoin, maybe a Pepe coin, or maybe a Solana coin. So having a Solana coin is not a joke. Trust me, Solana, like if you have seen the Solana's recent price, let me just show you the recent price of Solana. See, you can see Solana right here. It is the one coin is $145. So if you are getting a chance to get that one of those coin, maybe the Doge, maybe Pepe, or maybe Solana. These are the 3 coins which are like we are giving to all of our new users, but there is a catch to it. What is that catch? You don't have to worry about. I will tell you that. The catch over here is, once you register, you will receive the certain tokens for like maybe Solana, Pepe, or Doge, like I told you. But once you complete your KYC, that bonus can be double as well. Like once you register, you will receive an XYZ amount of those tokens. But once you complete your KYC as well on our platform and it is verified, everything is done from your end, from our end and every of those things, we will double that whatever bonus you will be getting on your first time registration reward. That is a very huge thing. Like just by doing the KYC, you will be getting a double amount of bonus of whatever coin or whatever token we will give you. Okay. And if you deposit the $10 or more and receive a surprise multiplier bonus, that can massively boost your reward. Like how it works, I will tell you. For example, if you deposit the $10, 10 is the minimum. Okay, you have to like deposit more than $10. If you are investing, I'm very much interested, Yash, but why not on App Store? App Store, because see, we are having some, thank you so much, like people are showing interest in the app and everything. I'm really appreciating it, but we are really sorry for that it is not available right now in the iOS. But trust me, it will come very soon. It is gonna come for the iOS as well. So you don't have to worry regarding that. And like I was telling you, we are giving you almost 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3. Yeah, that's the three benefits we are giving you. The first benefit I told you, like when you download the zbit.com and you register the app, and when you register the app, you will get the free tokens of maybe the Doge, Pepe, or Solana. That's the first reward. Second reward goes by like when you do your KYC is verified from your end, from my end, and every of those things, you will receive a chance to win a double bonus. Like maybe it can be the token itself, like whatever token, it can be the double amount you will receive, or it can be some other thing as well. The third thing, whenever you deposit the $10, that is a minimum, and you go more, Higher the price you can deposit, the more greater benefit you will get. And what is that benefit? You will be getting a multiplier, whatever a surprise multiplier bonus. Okay, so like it can be 2x, it can be 3x, it can be 4, it can be 5, 10, 100, 200, who knows what surprise are you gonna get. So wait for the surprise, because that surprise multiplier can boost your reward. Whatever reward you will get, if you get like, when you deposit, if you get like, let's say 10x, so whatever amount you had will be multiplied by 10, and that is gonna be in your spot wallet for like, it will, you want to use it, you want to sell it, you want to do anything with it, it is completely your decision. But there is one last catch which I want to tell you. You can receive all of this stuff, like this mind-blowing reward, which I don't believe none of those crypto exchange platform has ever given to the people. But we are doing it because like we believe that if the customers are happy, we are happy, you are happy, me happy, everything happy. So the catch to it is like, once you register it, within 30 days, you have to take a first trade. Doesn't matter, it's a win trade, it's a loss trade. Is it like you took a trade and you like, if it's an intraday trading, like you just entered in the market in the one candle, in the 1 minute you came out, that doesn't matter. It's just one trade. It can be any, it can be swing trading, spot trading, intraday trading, long-term hold, whatever you want to do, you can do it. But just in 30 days, like if you don't do such stuff, like once you register, and within that, once you register, the cycle will run for 30 days. Within that 30 days, if you don't take one trade, we are not even asking for 2, 3, 4, one trade. It can be whatever amount you want to put. It's up to you. If you want to put the most minimal and take a reward and run away, up to you. If you want to have a bigger investment and have a bigger reward, it's up to you again. But trust me, once you will take the first trade, you will feel like, where was this app for so long time? We have been waiting for this app. Like like we started this journey like 6 months back, right? Like I was coming here telling you about what is crypto, how crypto works, how to analyze the market and every of those things. That was a pre thing. Like before you start trading, you need to know how to analyze the market, how to take trading, how to do like scalping, how to do intraday trading, how to do swing trading, and every of those things. You need to know those stuffs. That's why we first prepared our audience for taking a trade. That's by giving them the knowledge which they require, not the knowledge which they don't require. Like I told you this many times also, like crypto or the trading or the stock, this trading has a ocean worth of knowledge, but you don't need to know all the ocean. You just need to know how to swim. Even if you swim in the lake, you know the swimming. Even if someone throws you in the ocean, you will still swim, because you swim, you learn the swimming in the lake. Water is a water, same thing. That's the exact thing. The crypto trading has a huge knowledge like a vast ocean. But do we require everything? No. We require those things which is necessary for us, the specific thing which we require. Not the XYZ. Those information which can be helpful for you, those information which can make a use for you, and those information which can help you to have like greater rewards, or let's say a better understanding of the market, better analysis of the market, enhancing your skills. The time you see the chart, you will know what is happening in the chart, rather than being a very confusing. Because see, I get it. When you see a chart, one second. Your company knows how to sell their app, but keeping just your face on it. What? Okay. I saw you on Zbit Instagram reel. Yeah. I actually, yes. I also forgot to tell you. I agree. You look cute. Okay, I agree. You look good. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yes, also I forgot to tell you one thing, that zbit.com zbit.com's Instagram page has been there, an official. you can just go and search it. Okay, it's zbit underscore and blah. I will get the link very soon and I will drop it in the chat box as well every day, so that you can go and follow those things. Okay, and yes, they have posted my reels. You can check out all those stuffs. Like there are plenty of my reels over there, so you will see, like whenever you open the app, the Instagram page of the Zbit, you will see me in the reel sections and in the page itself. Like I'm talking about a lot of stuffs regarding the crypto, regarding the analyst, regarding every of those things. Okay, so please make sure all the guys that you're going and following the zbit.com Instagram page as well. How many things you have to follow, I will tell you. First, you have to follow the Zbit's YouTube page. Second, you have to follow the Zbit's Instagram, and then you have to follow the Zbit's X Twitter. All the three platforms we are available there. Do not miss out any of this one platform, because we never know what platform can have the like whatever platform you are using, you should get the real-time updates regarding our app, real-time updates regarding what is happening in the crypto world and every of those things. So please make sure that you are following the Instagram page. You just go and search zbit.com or Zbit official. You will see me on the Instagram page, and then you will know that's the one. Other than that, please follow the Zbit X, Zbit YouTube channel as well. And also make sure the Cheesy Bit YouTube page, where we started our whole journey. Okay, it would have been great if the name was like if we didn't had so many different YouTube accounts, but it's fine. It's fine. So, like I was telling you all people, like from the very starting, that our app is gonna come, and I have already told you the most greatest rewards you will ever receive. Like, who is gonna give you a tokens of Doge, Pepe, and especially Solana, because you know Solana is at 145. Yes, currently $145 Solana is. Who is going to give you that free of cost? None other than zbit.com. So please make sure to make it like reach to a lot of people, so that they can take advantage of it and share it to the maximum people. Plus, do one more thing. Do not forget to take the first trade within that 30 days. If you are taking that first trade in that first trade in the 30 days, trust me, you are gonna receive such a greatest rewards, X multiplier, and all of those stuffs. Okay, so yeah, please go and download this app as well. Start doing the trading, start taking a trade, but you know where you have to come to learn the trading. This is the one pit stop where you can get Cheesy Bit. Is a one pit stop where you can know everything related to the crypto world, everything related to the crypto news, everything what's happening inside, outside, every of those things. I'm telling you regarding a lot. Like I started this journey like from a way back, like 6 months. Like I've told you a lot of things, and today we are again gonna learn about the chart patterns. I thought of, like, I've already talked about this topic, but I thought like it is better to refresh our memory. Like, as our app is also live right now, and obviously you will be checking out the chart as well. So understanding the chart pattern will help you enhance it more better. It will help you to know the market, analyze the market in much more better way. Okay, so without any wasting any time, if there is any news, there is no news. Okay, but make sure that you are learning the news, reading the news which is happening outside the world. We are seeing that how like bad situation is happening for Israel, Iran, and every of those people. And trust me, that is gonna affect the stock market, that is gonna affect the crypto market, that is gonna affect all the other trading platforms. Okay, platform as in like a trading things, like maybe stock, maybe indices, commodities, and blah 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 blah, XYZ. All of those stuffs are gonna affect, because see, whenever there is something negative or positive happens outside the world of the crypto, they impact the trading as well. In XYZ reason, in XYZ, it's just like, who are the people who is doing the trading? It's us. If our mentality is disturbed with whatever is happening outside, it is gonna affect in the market as well. I've told you this one thing very simply, that people have this one very two specific behaviors whenever they are trading. What are those two specific behaviors? One is a greed and one is a fear. These are the two behavior of the people in the market, greed and fear. Whenever there is some good news happening outside, the people have this greedy behavior, that they know that if something is good is happening for this XYZ coin, XYZ token, XYZ company, XYZ stock, XYZ gold, and blah 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 blah, then it is gonna go in a good price, because people is gonna look for it, people is gonna see benefit, people is gonna see potential growth in that stock, in that coin, in that XYZ whatever thing you are trading in, and a lot of people will come and start to buy it. That is increasing a demand of that certain coin, of that certain thing, which is gonna make it go up. That is how a greed behavior works with a positive news. But at the same point, how does a negative news affects with a fear behavior? Whenever something, a negative effect is happening, let's take an example of the tariff attacks. Let's take an example of the war situations. Let's take an example of when like the Russia-Ukraine war was happening. A lot of stuffs happened in this past 6 months, 7 months, and like Russia-Ukraine is happening since year. It's like more than a year, I feel. So all of those stuffs, whenever we see it, we feel, and we have this one thing, like whenever a war is happening, whenever a country is facing a terrorist attack, whenever a country is facing some issue, it directly affects the economy of that certain country, because of like the things they are gonna buy, the loan they are gonna take, and all of the stuffs. Like if you are in a war, you are obviously in a very you have to do an heavy investment in everything, in the army, in the protection, in the other people, in your civils, and every of those stuffs. So this stuffs affects in the economy, and people know regarding that. This is not the first time it is happening. It's happening since ages. Whenever there has been some war, wherever there has been some tariff attacks and every of those things where the trade is going wrong, we have seen the market has crashed. We have seen the market has gone down. We have seen the cryptocurrency, which was supposed to be reached to the all-time high, has fallen down to the 73k, as we saw for the Bitcoin. In this, what happens is, when people already know this one very specific thing, that if as something bad news is happening outside, which is going to affect the economy, which is going to affect the trades, which is going to affect the financial thing of the global. I'm not speaking specifically talking about that one country. Okay. It can affect the global, because some minerals, some grains, something may be traded from that country to other countries, and as it is having a war situation, they cannot do it anymore. They have to take a very heavy protection, they have to take a very heavy securities for doing that, and it is an extra investment, and they may stop the trade, they may stop having in that quantity which they're supposed to have before the war. So that affects the market, that affects the trade, and then it goes in their head that whenever something wrong is happening, we have to keep our money safe. So a lot of outflows will happen in the market, a lot of outflows in a way where people are fearing right now. Whatever holding they are having in the market, whatever investment they are invested in the market, they will try to take it out, because they know one thing for very sure: even if I don't take it out, there are millions other people standing on the line to take their money out of the market at such situations, which can escalate like crisis of the economy, crisis of the trade, crisis of the market and stock market, and those things. Like the best example I will tell you one. I saw one movie. That movie was based on 9/11, like the 9/11 attack which happened on the tower and everything. The plane got that thing happened. At that time, when the news came out, the stockbroker company, they were watching the news and they saw like this is happening and blah 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 stuff. At that point, that one guy knew that this is gonna affect in a very negative impact, not in a positive impact, but in a very, very negative impact. And then he took a decision. He went to the boss's office. I saw the scene. He goes to the boss's office. He tells like that this terrorist attack happened and blah blah blah, and now everything is gonna crash. So before we face a lot of losses, let's start doing the outflows. Outflow is basically the sellings. Let's take our trades off. Let's take every money out of the market, because right now the market may crash. That was the one thing he did, and he saved his company from drowning down in the depths. This is the thing which you can make use for. Whenever you see some news outside, positive news, negative news, or any kind of news, you can take help with that thing and you can be ahead of your other people. Because see, I'll tell you very honestly. No, I'm telling you from very starting that please read the news, read the news, read the news. It will help you. It will do this. It will do that. I know not a lot of you, like very few people are doing it. Very few people. And only those few people are ahead of those other general people. One second. In Zbit it didn't change or what? I updated, but just a second, my title is still not changed. In YouTube it changed, but there it didn't. Just give me 1 minute. The title when live. Oh, okay. Okay, I think we are back. That should do it. Let's refresh. Yes, it is changed. It is changed now. It is changed now. Okay. Okay. Where was I and what I was talking about? I forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about something. Yeah, that movie. So that can make you help to get ahead of those rest of the general people and take your decisions whenever there is a situation of having a positive news which you can take and trade and have a very good amount of profit, or there is a negative news and you can take advantage of that and you can save your trade, or also you can do the short selling as well. Like even short selling gives you profit, right? Do not forget this one very specific thing. There are two options of doing trading. One is a buy, one is a sell. Okay, it's just not like buy gives you the profit, sell also gives you profit. So make sure that you are doing that as well. Okay, so let's get back to our thing for today. Let's leave it. What happened? Okay. No pausing live stream. So today again, like I was telling you regarding these things, that we are gonna talk about the chart patterns again, because I feel like this is a time where you should refresh your memories. You should refresh what was the chart pattern, how we identify it, and all of those things. Because I believe that if there are some stuffs which is occurring generally, which you can take advantage of at all period of time, then you should know it again and again and again and again. It was way back that I talked about the chart pattern, but yes, for the all there are new people and all those people as well. So let's get started with our chart pattern. Yesterday I talked about double top, double bottom, and head and shoulder pattern, and one was something named as rising wedge. Yes, rising wedge pattern we talked about, and I even showed you the three different ways of those pattern occurring. Because see, I don't want to commit you on promises over here, because I know the truth. I am telling you the truth. These chart patterns are useful, but at the same point they won't be useful as well. How? I showed you in yesterday's live stream that one chart pattern has a three possible ways, three possible probability what is going to happen in the market. First, the chart pattern may be the same exactly whatever they say. Like I will show you, like for example, if this is a double top pattern, okay, and this is our neckline where you take the market takes support, and this is our resistance point. Okay, I drawn a little wrong. This is the same exact, it can be the same, it can be little different, that doesn't matter. And this is our neckline. Okay, whenever the market again comes to the neckline, we took the we took the sell thing, because it is a bearish chart pattern. Okay, this is a bear chart pattern. We do the selling and we go for it. This is a one probability, one scenario, like as it is, whatever the people will tell you, as it is, like whatever Google will tell you or everything, this is actually happens. I'm not saying that there's a probability of this happening is no and blah blah blah. There are three probabilities. This is one of those probability, that exactly at the neckline there will be a breakout candle, and from that breakout candle you enter and you will get the target. And I also told you what kind of target you have to achieve. The distance between the R and the support line, whatever distance is there, you can get the exact same distance profit in the next whenever there is a breakout. This is the first probability. Second probability, where the market tricks you, where the market may be trying to fool you for this stuff. Like for example, again, double top pattern. At this point, rather than giving you, okay, sorry, I will just draw half. Okay, so we are again, see, same double top pattern. Now the second phase, the second probability of the double top pattern occurring in the market. Whenever we see the neckline, we are told that there will be a breakout candle, enter at that candle and you will have a profit. But the second probability, the second possibility of this chart pattern tells us, and it shows us, that sometime the market goes down, but then again goes up as a retest. Some people call it retest, some people call it retracement as well. Some people call it like you're just trying to check if it's actually ready to go down. But for me, I really believe that this is nothing but the manipulation, nothing but a tricking of the people, tricking to the people that this can be go for an uptrend. Lot of people will go for an uptrend and they will have the loss in the trade, because now suddenly it's gonna fall out. This is called as a fake breakout scenarios. This is a fake breakout. It gave us a breakout, but that not the proper real breakout. That's a fake one. That's why it went up again to grab the liquidity of the people, because they know one thing very specifically. Whenever we do the breakout, there will be, like it is told, like the next candle high you should put your stop loss, and you will see one very specific thing, that whenever the breakout happens, it goes back again to that candle's high, because he knows that there are a lot of stop losses on that point. And How the market tricks in two ways. First, they tricked the people who are doing the selling. People who are doing selling over here, they are selling, this is your stop loss, they ate their stop loss. Fun trick achieved. The second time when it is going back, now here, as I told you, the two market behaviors, one is greed, other one is fear. These are the two market behavior which we have seen. So the market behavior, first one, greed acted over here. Now again going back, fear acted over here. So what they will do, just to have that fear, like they have this fear behavior, like maybe it is going to go up, maybe this is going to happen, maybe that is going to happen, maybe la 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 la, like those kind of like rushful behavior, like rushful decisions, like this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, and I have to take that, and so much. There is no calmness, there is no proper thinking, there is no proper roadmap for you. It's just whenever the market tries to shift, the whole mentality changes to like, I should go buy, I should do buy, I should do buy. Maybe this is that situation, I should go for buy. People go for buy over here. And when the market reaches that stop loss, it eats the stop loss, and now it is going to go for the short sell, which is supposed to be the original thing. This fake breakout triggers two people, the fear people who go for from sell to the buy, and the original people who went for the greed, that is the sell. Okay. So this is a second probability where they are just doing the fake breakout just to grab the liquidity, because see, the market needs liquidity to run the market. If you are in a market, if you are in a shop and you are giving everything for a free of cost, won't you feel like something like my business is not going good? You need something like a fuel, like a cash, like a money, like a dollar to run your company and every of those things. So the stop loss and the liquidity in the market works the exact same way. It's the same way, like if you want to reach to A to B, you need to fill diesel, petrol, or a gas or an electric to the car so that the car can run. That's the same way the market has a liquidity. If the market is not earning your lost money, the market will collapse. Because that's how the cycle is going on. Your lost money, you lose money, that is going to go for someone's profit and blah. Majorly, the market is earning profit. But if you don't lose, the market don't earn money. So for doing that, for making you lose, the market makes such kind of tricks. It is said that market is not nobody can manipulate market and blah blah thing, but we have seen how much manipulative a market is. That's why the concept of smart money concept has been given to the public, like to see what kind of stuffs we are dealing with. Like even though the people over there, they are saying that we don't do, and we cannot trace their tracks and every of those things. We cannot know when they did a movement, but like I told you, how a limit order is placed and how the market actually moves in that certain way just to tap in that limit order. And these fake breakouts are one to just to tap in and grab your liquidity, grab your money, making you loss and giving that money to the market. That is a fake breakout scenarios. Okay. Now, the third scenario. Okay, so third scenario, again, I told you about the first scenario, the plain simple normal scenario where the breakout happened and you enter and you had a profit. Second scenario where you had where the market gave you breakout, but at the same point it gave you, again it went up to grab the liquidity and from there it fall down. It is called as a fake breakout scenario. Now the third part is the most like unbelievable chart pattern kind of stuffs. Like they do happen, like this does happen. Like whenever we are in the market, and I have shown you yesterday as well, like the market will try to come, it will make a whole chart pattern. Okay, like at a point when there is a half scenario came, even though the market has not given us a breakout, but we can still see that it is a double top chart pattern. In that thing, what happens is now market will go up from here again. Like legitly, it will change. The chart pattern is supposed to give you a downtrend. It's supposed to give you the selling, but rather than giving the selling, it will give you a buy situation. From there, you can have an uptrend. This is the third scenario, which is little rare to happen, but it does happen. Okay, so you have to, whenever you spot one chart pattern, whenever you spot any double top, double bottom, and all those chart patterns, make sure that you are thinking and making your move in respective of keeping all these three possibilities in your head. Okay, if you're not keeping these three possibilities in your head, there are high chances that, like people say, like out of 10 trades, people will say my 7 trades went wrong, my 8 trades went wrong, only 2 are right, and blah blah stuff. Why they say it? Because they are not dealing with the probabilities of what are the possible outcomes from the market. If you are knowing the possible outcomes from the market and you are making your decision respective that, then you will face the less loss and maximum profit. Got it? Cool. And I will tell you one very easy way. Okay, I will tell you one very easy way of doing a trading. Like if you are an intraday trader and you want to, I will give you one very quick hack. It's not even hack, it's very simple, easy trick which you can use for having recovering your loss and also having profit on double. For example, let's say in a whole day, you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You take 5 trade. In a whole day, you will take a 5 trade. Let's just assume as an example. Okay. Now, when you are doing the first trade, obviously XYZ amount you will be putting. Maybe let's say 0.3 quantity you put. Okay. You bought the 0.3 quantity in XYZ amount. This is XYZ is an amount. Dollar I will draw. Yeah. So 0.3 XYZ quantity, XYZ quantity. Okay. This is your first trade. And let's say it went wrong. You lost that trade, your stop loss got hit and you are facing loss right now. Now this second trade, whenever you go for the second trade, now at the second trade, what you need to do is, rather than doing the same thing again, because if you do the same thing again, what you're gonna do is, you are just gonna face the, if you win this trade, the second trade you win with the same amount, the same quantity you buy, it is just gonna recover whatever you lost. That's all, nothing else. Now in this situation, what you need to do is, what I do is, rather than using this 0.3 quantity again, I double it. I will go for 0.6 quantity. Okay. Again, some XYZ amount will cost me that thing because I have some capital. Okay. If 0.3 is your last capital, then I cannot help. But if you are having a good capital and every day you are going investment, you are doing investment, 0.3 and 0.6, if you are taking a leverage on this quantity, it won't cost that much. Trust me. So the next trade you took was of 0.6. Done. Now 0.6, if this trade goes right, I will recover my first lost trade. 0.3 quantity was my lost trade. I will recover that thing, and plus on that I will also be having more 0.3. Got it? This is how you should do a trade. And okay, let's talk about that scenario. What if this also went wrong? Okay, let's say this trade even went wrong and you are having more loss, like this is 0.3 you lost, 0.6 you lost. Okay, now the third trade I'm going to do is, it won't be for 0.6 now. My third trade will be quantity. Yes. Yeah. My third trade will be of 0.12 quantity. This is not the currency. Okay, I know, like the greater currency, like 0.3 is greater than 0.6 in a decimal way. I'm talking about the quantity over here. 0.12 quantity, like 0.12 quantity we are having. Okay, so at this point, the next trade you will take is for 0.12. At this point, what will happen is, you lost this, you lost this. The total amount what you lost is, if we add it, it will be 0.9. Okay, So when you take 0.9 out of that thing, you will know that you still are left with more 0.3. You recovered first, you recovered second, and then you are also gaining more 0.3 which you supposed to get. You recovered first trade loss, you recovered second trade loss, and you are getting more 0.3 on that. This is how you take a trade when you are, if you are doing an intraday trading and if you are facing losses. In this way, even if you are like, let's say for 5 trade, even you go 3 are the lost one, the 4 and 5 is gonna recover everything plus is gonna give you more profit as well. Okay, so this is the one of the best advice I will give you for doing the trading. Like, just go on double the quantity, and not till you empty your bank account or empty your wallet. Go double it until you feel like, okay, today I feel this is enough of lost money. I don't want to lose more than that. That risk management is yours, because I don't know what kind of money you are having in a wallet and all those kind of stuff. So if just go by this thing, even if you are having the loss in the first 3 trade, this 2 trade in which you are gonna be profitable is gonna recover this 3 plus gonna give you extra profit on that. Just go on doubling your quantity, nothing else. That's the trick. Double your quantity. It helps you recover the past and gain extra for the present. Okay, cool. Now let's get back. One second. I feel nothing. Yuan, hello Yash. Hi Yuan, hi, hello. What's up? Hun. I don't know how I'm pronouncing your word, but yeah, I just wanted to check my chats if there was any chat. Yuan says hello Yash. Hello. Hi. Welcome to the live stream of the Cheesy Bit, ZBit X and ZBit, a lot of ZBits, 3 ZBits and 1 Cheesy Bit. We are a crypto exchange platform where is Nida? Nida is out. I don't know where she is, but she will come at 4 to 8. That is Dubai time. If you are in India, that would be she go home. No. She's here. She will come by 4 to 8. Okay. I come by 12 to 4. She's gonna come by 4 to 8. Okay. So, any other thing if you want to ask regarding any of those things, please ask, because I'm gonna start my thing and then I will be distracted with my stuffs which I'm gonna talk, and I won't be having that much time to see the chat. So if you have anything to say, please make sure that you're saying right now. And if I'm really sorry if I will not. What time is Dubai right now? In Dubai it is 12:50. 12:50 it is in Dubai. 12:50. India is 1 hour and 30 minutes ahead of us. So there would be almost, just add 1 hour and 50 minutes on that time. So that would be the Dubai time right now. Yes. Any other things? Okay. Let's start then. All those people who don't understand this, like what is this chart pattern, what is happening, why there are mountains over here, why there is just this like train kind of structures happening, another mountain, another structure, another mountain. You come back. Welcome. Yeah, I came back. Welcome to the Yash. Welcome, Yash Pawar. Thank you so much, Yuan. Thank you so much. Welcome back, Yash. You don't understand this kind of scenarios, like what is happening over here, why there are big candles, why there are small candles, why there are this mountains kind of structures, why there are this small candles making a train kind of structures, everything. If you don't know regarding it, trust me, you do not take a trade. If you don't know, do not take a trade, because this is the thing which is supposed to be analyzed, and according to that we take a trade. But do not worry for one single minute, because I am going to help you to understand the market in the most easiest, in the most simplest way. Just understand the chart patterns. There are varieties of chart patterns which generally occurs in the market. Generally occurs. For that you have to be little observant of observing that candle, observing that pattern, every of those times. But if you are like observing and you figure out, like I told you, general occurring, these are the general occurring candle patterns, chart patterns, which will come in the market very often. So whenever it comes, you have to grab that opportunity and make a benefit out of it, that is having a greater profit in your wallet. Okay, so let's start with our last. We talked about double top, double bottom, head and shoulder, and rising wedge. Now we are going to talk about, again, this is a reversal. Okay, I will tell you, okay, if the people who don't know regarding what is reversal chart patterns, reversal chart patterns is basically one and very simple thing. If up, it will convert into down, and if it's a down, it is going to convert into up. This is a reverse. Up converting into down, down converted into up. Reverse situations are happening. So basically, whenever there is an uptrend and the chart pattern is going on, it will give you a reversal, that is a downtrend. If there is a downtrend and the chart pattern forms, it is going to give you an uptrend from down to up. This is called as reversal chart patterns. Okay, let me just write it. And also, chart pattern has two things. One is a bullish, other one is a bearish. Bullish chart pattern, bearish chart pattern. What is bullish chart pattern? Bullish chart are the one which is supposed to be a downtrend at a starting, and then they are going to give you an uptrend, changing from down to up. This will be the bullish. Okay, understand this thing, because I'm gonna talk about such things as well, like which are the bullish chart patterns, which are the bearish chart pattern, which will help you to understand in what kind of trade you want to take. If it is a bullish chart pattern, obviously you will go for the buy. If it's a bearish chart pattern, obviously you will go for sell. Good. Now let's see. The bearish is supposed to give you a downtrend. So then obviously first it's supposed to be in an uptrend, then it is going to give you a downtrend. This is up to down, we'll call bearish. I hope you all people know why it is called bear and bull, and why they just specifically picked these two animals for naming the trade, like bear trade, bull trade, bear trader, bull trader, bull move, bear move. What is bear and bull? Do you know this story? It is a very quick story, I will tell you. So the bull, whenever you seen a bull attacks, how he attacks, he will make his horn and he will push. That is upward, like he will try to throw you up. That is making the market going up. That's why it is bull market. Why bear? Because bear, whenever you see how bear attacks with the claws, and he tries to pin you down, like he's putting you down. That down is a downtrend in the market. That's why the bull, whenever you say there is a bull market, they are just throwing you up, and the bear is putting you down. That's why it's bull market and bear market. I love that thing. I love how they connected it with the animals, really. Now, we are learning regarding falling wedge pattern, and it is bullish. Yeah, we are talking about reversal chart patterns. First of all, I will keep it in the top so nobody can, yeah. And in that reversal chart pattern, we are right now talking about falling wedge pattern. Let me just draw the pattern and then I will tell you regarding how it is made and every of those things. Okay, let me just go on the path and draw it. Okay. The market will come, it will go up, come a bit down. Let me just adjust a little. Cool. So this is how a this is how a falling wedge pattern looks like. Falling wedge pattern, let's evaluate it and let's see how it is made, why it is made and every of those things. Okay, let's talk about the conditions. Falling wedge conditions are, first, it should be in a downtrend. Why? Because we are talking about a reversal chart pattern and falling wedge is a bullish chart pattern. So for that, it needs to be in a downtrend. If it's forming in an uptrend, that's not a falling wedge pattern. Get that thing in your mind. Conditions are very important to respect. If the conditions are not respecting, then that is not going to give you a profit. Okay, so first condition, that it is supposed to be in a downtrend. We have to identify it. Whenever we are having a downtrend, that means what? Active sellers are there in the market right now. The majority of the market works in the majority. One side is a buyer, one side is a seller. Right now we are having the sellers is having a 70% majority. Example I'm giving, okay, and the buyers are having 30%. So that's why the winning party is who? The sellers. But at the point, you will see at one point we have also made, I told you yesterday regarding this thing as well, that is the resistance and support imaginary lines what we have created. Like we don't know why it is doing those things. It is just, if you go for the basics, it is just changing majorities from one party to another party, from the buyers to the sellers. But in deep down, it is been seen that it is been respected for a longer period of time. The same level of resistance, the same level of support, you can see which the market took in the past is taking the same in the future as well. This is the imaginary line which we have created, the resistance and the support. Resistance is basically that point where the market is trying to go up but cannot go beyond more that, because the majority from the buyers who is trying to push the market to go up has changed to the seller who is right now trying to make the market go down. Support is that imaginary line where the market is going down with the active sellers, and from there the majority changes which the buyers don't want the market to go more down to lose its value, to protect its value, or you can say an oversold situation happened where the market lost its value too much, like it's oversold now, and now there will be chances of again people buying. So that becomes our support line from where the market is falling down, and that point from where it is going up again. Understand, very simple, because I'm going to talk about resistance and support. That's why I need to explain you regarding this thing. What is resistance and what is support? Okay. So the market came down with an active sellers. The sellers are dominant over here. As I told you, 70% of the majority is toward the sellers. Now at this point, when, like I told you one thing as well, that a constant strength is not gonna happen. Constant strength is nothing but than a constant investment. For example, we saw a very good downtrend coming from here. 70% of majority we had for selling, but are they doing constantly a constant amount? No. At one point, let's say like this 70% people, for example, we are saying 70% people had 70 people. This 70 people had XYZ amount of their wallet. They are not gonna empty their wallet, obviously. They are never gonna empty their wallet just to give you a downtrend. They are gonna take a trade what they feel they are gonna take a trade. Okay. It's not like their investment, they are investing the whole amount, they are investing the everything, whatever there is to invest in their wallet and everything, and then they are gonna maintain the strength. No, that's not gonna happen. The people, according to their market analysis, according to their behavior, according to their greedy or fear or those kind of behavior, they pick their side, either to buy or either to sell. They will take their one trade with the same, other people are also taking the same trade. Like we say majority, like when we are doing a trading, it's not just you who are doing a trading, it's with you, there are millions of people who are doing trading. And there is a likewise behavior happens in the market. Likewise, as in like if I am having a fearful behavior and I'm doing the short selling right now, there might be high chances of things like the other, maybe let's say like we said, like sellers are 70% over here. So 70% of sellers are also having that fear behavior and they're also doing the short selling. Likewise behavior. Like say it's not same because triggering point can be differ. Like me getting triggered for doing the fear, for doing the short selling with some other thing. He might be doing some other thing, but the action is matching. Likewise behavior. My fear and his fear reason can be differ, but the fear will trigger one thing, that is short selling. Okay. So at this point, we are having a fearful behavior of the market, that the market has reached an highest point, and from there it is falling down. Now, when it is falling down, why the majority changes? Why don't you ask such questions like how the majority is changing, why majority is changing, how come it is changing from one place at one point, and a lot of time it is happening in one straight line. Why don't you ask such questions? I will tell you why it happens like that. So basic here. For example, if this is a layer, okay, there are layers in the market in this downtrend, because you know one thing very specifically, that market never falls down something like this. It will always fall like this, right? So we are having a layers. Now every layer, some people is doing short selling. One took short sell, waiting for the profit. Maybe this is his profit. He took a profit, exit, entered. This is his profit, exit, entered. This is his profit, exit, entered. This is his profit, exit. People are not constantly holding. They are taking their profit, whatever XYZ amount of profit they are having, and they are exiting from the market. Good to see you. Welcome. When you came back? I came back yesterday. Yesterday was the day I came back, Pinky. And good to see you after so long time. Thank you so much, Pinky. It's good to see you as well. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. Thank you so much for being the part of this live stream as well. Okay, and if you have came recently, I just want to tell you regarding this one very good reward which is like Zbit is giving to all of the people. What is that thing? Zbit, like I told you, we are going to launch our app right now. I am really sorry again, it is available only and only for Android. iOS, we are working on it and we are in the process. It's not even like we are facing some difficulty. It's just we are in the line of the process. The things needs to be clear from the upper ends, and then it will pass on, and then we'll get that thing, right? So that thing is requiring a little bit time, but for all of those Android people, I have a very good news for all of you. And I told you this one very specific thing earlier as well, that we are gonna give you the highest good amount of rewards, which is gonna be, just a second, highest good amount of rewards, which is going to be the most perfect for all the new users. What is the first thing? The time you register in the Zbit app, you are going to receive our tokens free of cost. And which tokens? I will tell you. Maybe it can be Doge, maybe it can be Pepe, or maybe it can be Solana tokens. Solana is at 141 price rate. Okay, so it is not like we are giving you those coin which doesn't have worth. Solana has worth, Dogecoin has worth, Pepe has worth, because Pepe Mind is Pepe Mind and Pepe Bitcoin, I guess. Like there is one new Pepe coin has launched, one new token has launched, which is working on the Bitcoin blockchain. Okay, it's not like the meme coin blockchain, it is affiliated with the Bitcoin blockchain, so that can affect the meme coins Pepe as well, which can give you a greater amount of profit. This is only first. The second reward which you're gonna get is, once you do your registration, there will be some KYC process. Obviously you have to get verified, we have to know who you are, so we can be safe from having being scammed and having you scammed as well. So a KYC should happen, a proper verification of you and us. So once you do that KYC verification from your end, and it is getting processed and everything, and we verified from our end as well, you are going to receive a double, you are going to win the double multiplier bonus. What is a double bonus? Double bonus is like whatever, maybe Pepe you will get, maybe Dogecoin you will get, maybe Solana you will get, whatever that amount will be, it will be in 2x. 2x you will get. And the next third thing, once you deposit the $10, see $10 or more, $10 is the minimum. You cannot deposit less than $10. So if you are depositing more than $10, you will receive and surprise X multiplier for your rewards. Whatever rewards you will be getting, that will be multiplied by that one surprise multiplier. It can be maybe 100x, maybe 200x, maybe 50, maybe 10, maybe 20, maybe 30. It depends on whatever you get. It's like a lucky draw kind of situations. If you are landing into 100x, congratulations, you will be the most luckiest user of the zbit.com. And if you, the normally you can get 10, 20, 30, 1, 2 and all the kind of stuff. Okay, so it depends on the luck now. It's not in our hand, it is in that like that algorithm which we have set. Like it will give you to the random people. It's not like we are fixing this person should get it, this person should not get it. It's not in our hand. Okay, it's in like you and your hands writing. Okay, it's just in your hand. We can't do anything. So these are the 3 benefits which we are giving to all of those people who is gonna register in the ZBit, do their KYC and deposit their amount. And also there is one small catch. That catch says about like if you are doing a trade in the 30 period of spam from the registry date, count the 30 days. If you are taking the first trade can be anything. We are not telling you a condition that you have to take a trade of 1,000, 10,000. No. It can be anything. It can be for the smallest period of time, that is intraday trading. You enter in the 1 candle, you exit in that 1 candle. In the 5 minute you enter, you exit. Even if you do that kind of trading, after the first trading, all of the rewards will be available to you on your spot wallet. If you don't do the rewards, if you don't take a first trade in that first 30 days from your registry, you may not get the rewards. So that's the catch. Take a trade, learn. You know where to learn, you know where to come to learn. This is the one pit stop platform. You will learn every of those stuffs, and trust me, this is one of the best rewards which like ZBit has given to all the new users. And this, like having a free token of Pepe, Doge or the Solana is great. It's one of the great. Like Solana is at $145. I don't think a lot of Indian people is like capable of taking the 1 coin, 2 coin, 3 coin. But if you are getting it as a free of cost, why lose that opportunity? And trust me, once you leave this opportunity, only regret is gonna come. Okay, so where were we? Like I was talking you about. Okay, just one second. Another one. Faster. Hungry, I am very hungry. Okay. So like I was telling you about why and how a majority changes, why this straight up active seller goes away, how they fade away. I want to make you understand this situation as well, so that you know what kind of things happens in the market. First, like I was telling you, there are layers. Let's see, there are layers. Like these are the layers where the people are entering and exiting. Let's say the people enter over here, took profit, exited, enter over here, took profit, exited, enter over here, took profit, exited. So whenever the people are taking profit and exiting from the market, that guy's investment is gone from the market. So slowly from the from the starting, I'm saying slowly we will see a descending order. No, sorry, ascending. No, descending order. We will have a great strength at the starting with a lots of sellers, active sellers doing their investment, doing short selling, but at a point slowly when they are coming down, they are achieving their profit and they are exiting from the trade. Once they are achieving their profit and exiting from the trade, that's the point where the majority gets weakened and the other people like the buyers take advantage of it. Okay, so you understood how the strength of this active seller faded away and created S1. S1 is what? S1 is the support, the first support the market has taken. Whenever I told you, whenever the market is coming down and is resisting to go more down and the people want to get the market up, it is called as support. Okay. So S1 the market created. This is S1. From there, now the majority, not see, as per the strength, you will clearly see the strength over here was great. But the buyer strength over here is little bit weak, still weak. But compared to the first strength, you will feel, I will tell you regarding that. Okay, one second. So we came to the support one. Market created S1. From there, we saw the buyers are now being dominant, being active and buying aggressively, making the market go up. After that point, you will receive another point where the market cannot go more up because we still have the majority, half of the majority from the sellers. So it is going to create R1, that is nothing but the resistance 1 of the market. One second. Yeah, the resistance of the first resistance of that chart. Okay, now whatever strength was left from this thing, they used that strength and made the market go down. Again the same scenario. Now that buyers have seen that we have this one support over here and people try to take these things, like whenever there is a market has taken support, they have this one mentality, the market is gonna take support again from that exact same line or from that particular zone, which happened over here. The majority changed from the buyers to the sellers again, creating the R1. And again, when the market came down, the market is not ready to go beyond a certain price range. Okay, let's say if this is a zone, the market reached, let's say this is 105k and the market is okay, 105,454. Okay, this is the range where the market took the first support. The last support the market took is 105,306. Okay, got it? So this is a support range which market has become. Market is saying that I don't want to go beyond this price range in 204k dollars or something. Okay, I don't want to go in that range. So they try to take support. The buyers tries to make the market be stable at that point until and unless till that point he will make that market stable at that point till he has that strength. Once he loses his investment, if he's not getting the proper support from the other buyers, which we cannot help, which we cannot call and tell ki majority of people go for the buy side, we cannot do that. Okay, so when the people, the market behavior, the greed and the like I told you, the market came in the most downside, the oversold situation. Now from here the people know this one very specific thing, that once the market is at the cheapest price, we need to buy. This is a greed acting in the market, making it go up. Again the fear that this might be just a retracement, because we know the market moves in up down situation. It is an overall downtrend, but this small going up is nothing but than a retracement. So people may believe that this market going up is a little retracement. Again, the market is going to fall down. So the rest of the people who didn't enter over here will enter at this point. And the rest of the people who are holding, the position, whenever, even if it went up, they didn't took the holding up because they bought it maybe at this point. They still want a bigger profit. So at that point they are still here, and the new people enter, made the market go down. At this point now we are having the majority of 50-50. 50% of people are in the fear, 50% of the people are in the greed. Fear people are the one who is thinking, wait a second, yeah. Fear people are the one who is doing the short selling, hoping that the market is going more down, and 50% of the buyers who are in the greed that the market is at lowest price right now, and from here we are gonna see an upgrowth. Okay, just a second, let me just delete. It's too much of crowd work. Okay. This became our S1, this became our R1. After that, it's just a fear, greed, greed. Because people they cannot, like, I will give you one example. Majority of people cannot have a maximum quantity of people, like 100 people cannot have one singular thought. And they will not land in one similar opinion very easily. This is the same thing happens in the market. Because if you want to understand the market behaviors, understand the human psychology as well, because the same people are doing the trading. Like the people who are doing the trading, they are not like only the PhD people, only the doctorates and all those. They are the same people out there you see in the world. They are the same people who are doing the trading. Once that psychology affects, like they don't have a singular thought. This is a representation of singular thought. Constant change. Constant S1 changing the market to the active buyers, R1 changing it to the active sellers. Again S2 changing it to the active buyers. R1 again S2 changing it to the active buyers, R2 changing it to active sellers. S3 changing it to the active buyers, R3 changing into the active sellers. And then the last S4. Now there is one thing which you should observe, and I believe you might have observed this one thing. What is that one thing? That one thing says this very specific stuff. Why it is falling down? Because of its name? Yes. But is it a condition? Yes. That's the second condition. First condition was that it should form in a downtrend. Then I give you a little psychology what happens actually in the between, like why active, and then this 50-50 scenario and every of those things, the fear and greed things. This is the first condition, that it should be in a downtrend. Second condition says that every resistance similar to the rising, in the rising we were seeing like every resistance was higher than the previous one. Now this same opposite thing happens. Every resistance should be lower than the previous one. This is the first, I made the line. The R2 is lower, condition matched, I drew line at R2. R3 is lower than R2, condition matched, I drew line at R3. Second condition. Third condition, at the same point the support should be rising. Support should be rising. Like this was the S1 line, it is below that thing. S2 line, it's below that thing. S3 line, S4 is below that thing. Gradually the support is increasing. Why? Because the strength of the sellers are still there. They are trying to get the market a bit more down, but the buyers are making it go up. Bit more down, buyers are making it go up. Bit more down, buyers making it. This is rising of the this is R3. Okay, you understood? Resistance should be falling, support should be falling. Okay, it's like you will see little greater, but it's actually falling only. Okay, it's nothing but than that. First support was at 0.5446. Second support will be at 0.105382. Other one gradually falling. But if you look in this way, in the diagrammatical way, you will see this is a bigger one, this is smaller one, this is smaller one. And you will feel the same thing over here in opposite way, that this is the smaller one, this is a bigger one, this is more bigger one, and this is more bigger one. It gives you a psychology that it is rising, it is becoming big, but actually it is falling only. Okay. So now that you have understood the whole falling wedge pattern, how it works, what happens in the falling wedge, what is like how the people psychology is affecting, what fear, greed psychology is doing with the people and every of the stuffs, how you have to identify, what you can do for identifying it in the market. Conditions, 3 conditions you have to match. After that, whenever you see that R1 and R2, S1 and S2 are formed, you saw one downfall, and after that one support you saw S1, one resistance you saw R1, another support you saw S2, another resistance you saw R2. At the time when there is R1, R2, S1, S2, do not do anything, just simply go and check the condition if R2 is smaller than R1 or not. Similarly, S2 is smaller than S1 or not. Once it is smaller, just draw this line. Okay, just match these 2 lines, these 2 tops together, so it will give you one specific region where it is gonna go. Okay, you will have one range, like this is the range where market is gonna go. You will see S3, you will see R3, you will see S4. Now at the S4 time, whenever you will see a breakout happening over here, that is a point where you are gonna enter in the market. The breakout candle will have a little good volume. It may not have a good volume as well. It depends on the thing. Okay, if it is having a good volume, that's better. If it's not having a good value, that is also fine. If it's gonna give Manish by Ashish Wog. Namaste Yash bhai. Hello Manish bhai vlog. Hello. Cool. So like we were talking about regarding crypto dollar. Hello crypto dollar. Hello everybody. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. Thank you so much for being this part. Slowly people are coming. That's great. Please make sure that you're following the Instagram of the Zbit. Okay, do not forget to follow the Instagram page of the zbit.com. Now, like I was telling, yes. So at the breakout is the point whenever you see the line, the resistance, the trend line you will make. This is one specific trend, hope, red, fire. Yeah, I also love the red color a lot. Nowadays, I'm liking the red color. I'm liking the red, I'm liking the green. I love these 2 colors a lot nowadays. Green and red. Following already, that's good. Following you as well. Oh, you found out me. Nice. Yeah, you can get opportunity of following me as well. If you go follow Zbit and you check their following, there will be me, and you can go for that as well. My username will be, you go find it out. Okay, so trend line, whenever the trend line is breaking, at that point you will enter in the market. You will check out the volume of that candle first. Okay, without checking the volume, do not enter, because retailers can, like, sometimes retailers are not that trustworthy people. Like we don't have that strength. Our investment won't make the market go up in a bullish way. These smart peoples will go. Okay, so at the point of a breakout, check out the candle, enter at that candle for the buy situation, and your stop loss can be somewhere. I will tell you where your stop loss is when we are looking at the real examples in the chart itself. Okay, till that point, I believe you have understood everything. Okay, so other than this, there is nothing else. So let's just go and find out Adams.human. Yeah, that's my Instagram handle. You don't have to expose me like this, okay? But yeah, go follow me as well. Adams.human is my Instagram. Okay, let's go and identify some of these candles. Falling wedge, falling wedge, falling wedge, falling. Okay, let's see, let's find out the falling wedge. And you should do this same thing again with yourself. Like once you learn about some chart pattern, go and find out in the chart. It will help you to analyze. It will help your. It will sharp your observation. You will clearly see it. What is happening? The things which you are not supposed to see before, you can see it right now, and it will sharp your skills as well. So whenever you are doing such stuffs, please go and check out the chart as well. You are learning something, apply it in the chart. Learn something, apply in the chart. Learn something, apply in the chart. That's the only thing you should supposed to be doing. I'm gonna change it to the 1 hour time frame session because 5 minutes is a heck of a time. Another Hassan. It didn't continue. Your Insta ID? Yeah, that's my Insta ID. Adams.human. But do follow Zbit. Okay, Zbit is the main one. I am not that mean. Okay, I spotted one. Breakout. You are not active. Hi, by the way. Yeah, I haven't posted my Instagram. It's been like maybe, I don't know, maybe 3 months. No, sorry, 3 years. My last post would be of 2000. I don't know what 2000, but I haven't posted since like 2 to 3 to 4 years. I haven't posted. Okay, so guys, focus over here. I have spotted our chart pattern over here, and which is going to give us a good amount of investment. First, let me just give you in a pathway so you can see, because I can see. See, first condition, like let me just draw it and then I'll explain you. Okay, can you see this pattern? And I'm just gonna draw one line over here and one line over here. Extend this, extend this, extend this. Doesn't it look like a falling wedge pattern which we were looking for? It looks exactly. Now let's keep it back again to that point and we will discuss the conditions. Okay, so the first condition which let me just delete this, I saw the chart pattern and now let's apply the conditions if it's matching or not. You know you are the main one. I am the main one? No, I'm not the main one. I am not the main one. Zbit is the main one. Okay. Don't put me in such situations, guys. Please don't put me in such situations. So like I was telling you all people, listen to this. This is the chart pattern created. First condition was that the market should be in a downtrend. Is the market in downtrend? Yes, we can clearly see the market is in a downtrend. From here, the market has fallen till here. Yes, the market is downtrend. First condition checked. Now the next condition we will check was the R1 and R2. See, in the diagram I explained you with R1, R2, R3. Okay, too many. Not all the time market is gonna take the exact number of resistance and exact number of support. Understand the situation. Sometimes they can take just 2 resistance, 3 support, or maybe just 1 resistance and 2 support. It will be 2 resistance, 3 support is the minimum one. Okay, it can be more as well, it can be less as well. It depends on the market. It is just the marketal behavior, like fear and greed triggers, and how much the constant fight, the tug of war between the buyers and sellers, how much long it can go, it depends on that. Okay, now like the first condition is matched. Okay, this is the first condition, that it is gonna be a downtrend. Check, it is in a downtrend. The second condition says that R1 and R2, this is R1 and this is R2. R2 should be less than the R1. Is it less than R1? Let's just check. I draw the line at the R1 price section and I can clearly see that there is a huge gap between R1 and R2. So yes, our second condition also is matched. Now the third condition, little space. Now the third condition says that S1, let's just draw S1 here. This is S1, S2, and this is our S3. So S1, S2, and S3. The condition says that S2 should be lower than S1 and S3 should be lower than S2. Let's just say I draw the line. I can see that S2 is lower than S1. I'll draw this line. I can clearly see S3 is lower than S2. All the conditions are matched. Now, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna make a trend line. Like I told you, whenever you see two R1 and R2 formed, don't wait for these things to be formed. Just go for the trend line. I will drop the trend line. Okay, this is my trend line. This is the first one over here. Okay, another trend line, let's drop it at S. Yeah. So now you will see your pattern over here, rising wedge pattern exactly in front of you with the trend and everything. Now what you need to do, you just need to wait, nothing else. You just need to wait for the market to do the other stuff like R1, R2 you created. Now the market is gonna go create the S3, and from there it is gonna give you a breakout situation from here. Let me just zoom it so that you can clearly see. This is the breakout candle which we saw. After that, like I told you, there is a tricky situation can happen where the market is not ready to go up. Ready to go up. What does that ready to go up means? That basically means that the majority, which is 50-50 right now, 50% buyers, 50% sellers, are still 50-50. Once this 50 sellers goes and it will become 80 buyers and 20 sellers, that's the time when we are gonna have a breakout. The majority is needed for the breakout, or the greater investment is needed. Can you see this very huge big green candle? Either it can be from the majority of the big player or it can be the big investment. Okay, so we can clearly see right now situation, it is the big player has entered in the market. So we got our breakout. At that point, if people want to enter, they can enter over here, but such kind of situation happens. So I wait for 1 to 2 candle to form. Once I wait for 1 to 2 candle to form, I believe I get little satisfaction that yes, okay, it is gonna go for the buy situation. Then I'm gonna enter for the buy side. I entered at this candle. The next candle to the breakout candle is gonna be my stop loss. And you can clearly see that stop loss has, one second. Yeah, this is that fake breakout scenario. Fake breakout scenario. Sorry. Fake breakout scenario. I told you I will show you 3 possibilities. This is one of those possibilities, fake breakout scenarios. I will explain it as well. This is the candle, the green candle gave you a breakout. According to the market, we go for like this small stop loss. The next candle's lowest point will be my stop loss. I will just go and put this line over here, a small line. Okay, it is there. It is there. Now the market gave you a breakout. You entered and you put your stop loss at this point. Now when when you see that the candle, such kind of candle which is having a longer upper wick and there is no lower wick over there, it is a straight up dominance of the sellers. That the market reached at that point, it came down, down, down. If there is no lower wick, that means they both are 50-50 situation at that point. People entered the candle. This is the other two candle which formed after the breakout candle, and you can clearly see this is a fake breakout situation. It's just to grab people's liquidity from here, just to grab the people's stop losses from here. You can clearly see the time it crossed that candle's lowest point, the market shifted to the up direction. That's the thing which market does to you, grabbing your stop loss, making your trade hit the stop loss stuffs, and from there they will take your profit, take your loss, make them their profit, and they are gonna go up. Same thing happened. This is a fake breakout scenario. Gave a breakout, again came down, grab the liquidity and shoot up. This is a fake breakout scenario. What can be your target? If people may think like, even if you are knowing the fake breakout and every of those things, if you are aware of every of those things, what can be my target now? Your target can be very simple. I will tell you your target. Calculate the distance between R1 and S1. This is this is S1. I put my bar over here and I will calculate till the point of S1. It says 1.10% of profit it has given me, R1 and S1. Now I'm just gonna go for that exact same thing. From the breakout, I'm gonna tap in and I'm gonna look for 1.10. The whole one candle has given me almost 2% of profit. 1.10 is easy, like compulsory. Like this chart patterns have those things, like whatever distance is between the resistance and the support, that target you are gonna get for free of cost. That is a compulsory target you are gonna get. But the other more, if there is a strength, if there is a majority, if there is a good investment, if there is a good positive news outside, it can go up to maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe 5. It depends on the day, it depends on the news, it depends on the time, like majority and every of those things. Okay. But the compulsory amount which you are gonna receive is from the distance between R1 and S1, which is 110 the last time I saw. Now I'm gonna put it again over here, the breakout, and from here 110. See, that one candle itself gave you your target. 110% of the target you will receive. This is how so easy it is to understand the chart pattern. So easy for you to take a trade. So easy for you to have a profit. So easy. Now let's go and check out the next scenario. Where is the next scenario? This is the first scenario, a fake breakout scenario. Okay, this was a fake breakout scenario. They tried to give you a fake breakout and from there again it jumped. Okay, cool. Now let's try to find another one possibility. You will find all three possibilities in the market. Okay, first was fake breakout, and next one I want to show you is like whatever it will come. Okay, whatever I can spot I will show you. The most common chart pattern is double top and double bottom chart pattern. Most common. You will see it every day, every hour. This is the between thing happened over here. Otherwise, this was that trade. Trying to find. Like I told you, this is not the common one. but it's not that much. This is a falling wedge pattern, this over here, but the profit is not that much. Where it is? Come on, bro. This? Why it became an uptrend now? Finally. Got it. A very plain, simple one, easy one. There is no fake breakouts or any of the stuff. Okay. So let me just make the path so that you can see it clearly. Downtrend S1, R1, S2, R2, S3 and straight up. Okay, let me just take it and let me just like make it a little accurate. Okay, and this was here. Okay, so after a long search, I found out the falling wedge chart pattern. Now, the falling wedge chart pattern talks about the conditions. First condition, it is in a downtrend. Check. Second condition, like once the market is coming down, obviously the market took a support S1, S2, S3, R1 and R2. This is the two resistance the market has taken and this is the three supports the market has taken, right? Now, our next condition says, is R1 and R2 having a difference? Is R2 smaller than R1? Let's just see. This is R1's line and we can clearly see the closing of R2 is below R1. Check. Condition checked again. R2 is smaller than R1 compared to the conditions. Now, the next condition says the S2 should be always below S1 and S3 should be always below S2. Let's just check. Drawing the line, we can clearly see S2 is below. Drawing the line on S2, we can clearly see S3 is also below the S2 one. Okay, so all of our conditions matched. And like I told you, the time you see R1 and R2, what you need to do? You need to make a trend line from the points of R1 and R2. Just match it very properly, okay? Because this is a very crucial point for all of you people. Okay. So this is the one point. Another point, S1, S2, S3 is also having a difference. They are fulfilling the condition. We will match. See, even if you don't draw S2, that is totally fine. It's just for you to check where your market is landing and all. Okay, it doesn't matter if you have this, if you are drawing the line at S1. The main is R1 because this is where you are gonna get the breakout. Okay, cool. So you draw, and now once that R2, R1 and R2 are done, you made the trend line as well. Later you have to just wait and observe the market where it is taking the support. You will find out that it takes the exact support at the trend line where the trend line is, that is at S3. From there, just wait for a breakout. If your breakout is not having a great volume, big candle, something like that, doesn't matter, just go for a breakout. Now we will check our target condition as well. This is the point where you will break out arrow brush. Yeah, this is the point where you will go for the buy position, because as I told you, this is a bullish chart pattern. Okay, and your stop loss will be obviously the next candle to the breakout low will be your stop loss. Have a very minimal stop loss. Okay, don't have a big stop loss. Either have no stop loss or have a minimal. Okay, don't have a very huge stop loss just to make you what, like have a very huge loss, because you know how volatile the crypto market is. The volatility of the crypto market affects the crypto in such way that it will give you a sudden downfall of the market just to grab the liquidity. It doesn't have any intention to go down, but just to grab liquidity from all of you people, it is gonna go down. Okay, so be safe for that. Either put a small stop loss or just don't put a stop loss. Your target again the same, R1 and S1's distance, it is something around 2.48%. Okay, R1 and S1's distance is 2.48%. After that, you will go the same exact thing. From the breakout, you are gonna put your stop loss over there, and you're gonna put 2.48, yeah, 2.5. Let's say 2.5. That is gonna be your profit percentage. This is an exact, like I told you in the chart pattern, that exact profit you will get. That is for very sure. The distance between R1 and S1 profit you are gonna get for very, very, very sure. Okay. Cool. This is your buy. This is a simple one. This is a second probability where there is no changes, exactly like what the book told us, that at a breakout you buy and it will go up. There is no fake breakout and all those scenario. This is that one probability. I want to show you one more probability where the market has not even made an uptrend after that. The last scenario which I want to show you all people. And rather than giving an uptrend, it has given a downtrend. I have seen it somewhere down, I feel. Somewhere in the back, I saw that exact thing. Somewhere before only I saw it. Falling wedge but not making an uptrend. Kind of giving us a downtrend situation. Because you need to be aware of this all three situations. You cannot just go and take a trade for that one situation. You need to be aware of all those possibilities in the market so that you can make your next step according to it. This is right falling wedge pattern, but it didn't even made anything. Not even gave a wrong move or something. It just didn't made anything. Downfall, S1, R1. Okay, I get it. You will get confused if I skip in between. You can skip actually. You can skip 2 to 3 things which is not obeying. Then you can skip those stuffs. Very slight difference it is. Very slight difference. But it is. Okay. Found out. A downtrend is going on. Obviously, very slow one, but a downtrend is going on. After that, let me just draw the path. This is the one which didn't obey. A downtrend came down, S1, R1, S2, R1 हो गया या R2, S3, and then rather than giving R4 it made, R3 it made, and rather than giving us uptrend because that's what it's supposed to do, it gave us a downtrend right there. Okay, I will show you as well. Just a second, let me make it a little more accurate. So R1, S2, R2. Okay. Okay. This is S1. Market is in a downtrend, came down, took first support, went up, took first resistance, that is R1. Then again came down, took second R2, S2. Then again went up, made R2. Again came down, made S3. Again went up, made R3. Sorry, R3. Yeah. 3 resistance, 3 supports we are having in the market right now. Okay. Conditions. It is in a downtrend. Yes. We can clearly see it is in a downtrend. Overall movement is of the market is down. First condition, check. Next condition, we can clearly see that all the resistance 1 and 2 are having a gap between that. R2 is less than R1. Same thing, R3 is less than R2. So we are having that condition fulfilled. Then again, S1, S2 below S2, S2 below S1, and S3 below S2. All conditions are matched, but the only thing which is not matching over here, I will show you. Let me just draw that trend line, then I will show you. Okay, this trend line is there. Another. Okay. Now you can clearly see one very specific thing, that at the line it is supposed to give us an uptrend, but it gave us a breakdown. Okay, it gave us a breakdown and then it gave us uptrend. These are the scenario which can happen with you as well. So keep this thing in the mind. Not all the time it is going to obey the exact stuff. Okay, done. All 3 possibility I have shown you. We'll go back to the R market right now, and I'm just gonna take a very small break right now. Okay, I will come back after this small break and we will have the next chart pattern. Cool. Okay, I'm just gonna go leave. Do you want me to play any YouTube videos for you? But I'm actually like, I want to play YouTube, but at the same point I am afraid that what if a copyright or some violations will happen. I'm happy to play some YouTube for all of you people, but I don't know if it is okay, if it is not okay, if it is blah, if what. Should I not play YouTube? Should I play YouTube? Should I not play YouTube? What shall I do? Something which won't give me censor. We should also start podcasting, bro. Once the Zbit becomes little big, we should also start podcasting because people are more interested in podcasts nowadays. Mm. 'It's fine. I cannot find anything which doesn't have sensor. So I'll just come in 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes break I'm gonna take. I will see you and then we'll continue our next part of session. Okay, cool. Bye bye, people. I will come back in 10 minutes. Okay, I'll just do one thing. I'll write it over here. 10-minute break. Okay, bye people. I'll see you in 10 minutes. I hope every people are back because we are done with the break people. Okay. So chart pattern. Next we are gonna learn about is broadening top pattern, which is a bearish pattern. Okay, so I hope everybody is back right now. Why this laptop goes off all the time? So the next chart pattern we are going to learn about is a broadening top pattern. Broadening top pattern is not that common, but it can occur maybe once in a week, maybe in 2 to 3 days, maybe in a month. And this can give you a good amount of profit. And I will tell you one trick about it as well. So broadening top pattern, first, it's a bearish chart pattern. Okay, so bearish chart pattern, first it should be in an uptrend to give us the bearish movement, because we are right now learning about the reversal chart patterns. Okay, let me just draw the chart pattern first for all of you people, so that, and same, after learning everything regarding that chart pattern, we'll go on the real chart and then we will search about. Chat says, any hidden gems you are eyeing apart from that top 20 coins? Not now. What's the biggest mistake beginner trader should avoid right now? The biggest mistake a beginner should avoid right now: do not enter in a paper trade, do not enter into the real trading until and unless you are having a certain amount of experience with the whatever knowledge you are consuming. Put that knowledge into work first. Okay, this is not a theoretical, we are doing a practical over here. So you need to have a practical experience, because I have told you this one very specific thing, that the market is actually a lot unpredictable place. It makes such uncertain movements, such unrealistic movement, which in the knowledge, when you consume some knowledge, it will tell you, right, like this is gonna happen, that is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. But when a real market comes, nothing happens exactly like the knowledge you consume. That's why I tell you, a lot of people, if you are a beginner, you want to learn something from the scratch, and that too, not just the knowledge, but also the drawbacks, the dark truth behind those knowledge, behind those things. Like I tell you, like whenever you see some knowledge regarding the chart pattern, they will only and only tell you regarding, this is your chart, this is your trend line, this is your resistance, this is your neckline, you enter at here, you stop loss here, breakout, and blah 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 stuff. But they don't tell you about the possibilities. They don't tell you about what is gonna happen in the market in a very exact manner. When is a fake breakout gonna happen? The possibility of fake breakout, the possibility of not even making a downtrend, the possibility of not even doing the stuffs. Okay, so possibilities is a major thing which all the people should have. You should have a possibility regarding what? You should have a possibility of whenever something you see in the market which you know like this may happen, have the other possibilities of that thing as well, so you are prepared rather than just going by one flow. Have 2 to 3 options with you so that you can, whenever if it makes a wrong movement, you know what you want to do the next. And whenever you are learning something, consuming something, practice it in the paper trading. You have a lot of platform has made you demo trading. A lot of people have given you the paper trading options and every of those things. Go practice as much as that you understand the real market, how the real market works, how abnormal the real market is, how manipulative the real market is, how the market can change its course according to his need, not your need, their need. Okay, our need is like nothing. Like if you are a big player, if you are investing in the very huge amount, like 1,000 crore to 10,000 crore kind of amount you are investing, then the market may listen to you. But if you are a retailer out there, which all the beginners are actually, the market is not going to listen to you. You have to figure out to understand the market simply by knowing the price actions, simply by knowing the how to understand the chart patterns, how to analyze the market. And the only thing they give us to analyze is this thing, this charts. This is the only thing we get to analyze the market. Other than this, we don't get anything. Okay, the other thing which we get outside, but I don't think the beginners have that much of things that they will go out there and they will try to figure out some stuffs out there. They will try to take care of the knowledge which is coming from outside, like what is the market cap of that, what are the things they are doing, what are the things they are not doing, how the roadmap is going on, what is the inflow of the market, what is an outflow of the market. I don't think the beginner actually goes and checks out all those stuffs. The only thing they check out is the candles and the chart pattern which is in front of you. If you are a beginner and you want to avoid some mistakes, try to not judge this thing with a one single direction. Have at least 2 to 3 direction of thoughts regarding the chart pattern which can help you in making decisions accordingly. Okay, and practice as much as you want in the demo trading. That is the place where you will understand how hard, how unrealistic, how uncertain the market behaves. You will never believe why the market made that movement, why market made this movement. And at the end, stop. One more specific thing I just want to tell you to avoid for the beginners, that do not consider that you have like your candle, your investment can make a difference in the market. Do not think about that. Whenever you are entering in the market, just think about this one very specific thing, that you are here just to survive. You are not here to make a changes in the market, which you cannot do until and unless you are a very big person with a very huge amount of capital investment. Until unless you are that, you cannot make changes in the market. The market will make changes according to those people itself. Like I told you this last time itself, like the limit order, how limit order works. Like for example, let me give you that example again. Let me just find one big candle somewhere. Okay, at one place I would just want, yeah, okay, fine. So for example, if the market is going on in the range of this, like that is 109,282, okay, that is the range the market is given. One very big candle you can see at the range of it opened at 107,501. Okay, that is a huge difference from 109 to 107, huge difference. Okay, now the people, the big player, they put limit order. They don't track the like chart pattern, they don't analyze and everything. They don't need those kind of structure because they have that kind of huge amount for themselves. What they will just do is, they will just think like, right now the market is right now here. They have seen the market has reached 206 as well, 107 as well. They will go for one specific range where the market has already reached the down. They will put their limit order at that point. At 107, I want to buy this XYZ amount of lot and XYZ amount of quantity, and they will place their limit order. Market will know where their limit order is placed, how much quantity there is, what price range they are picking to pick their limit order, and what price range the market is right now. Then the market will do everything in their scenario to come to that price range and click and get that thing, like that limit order placed. Because at the end, market needs investment. If it's you or them, they pick them. Why? Because their investment is greater. That's why understand this one very specific thing, that big players are the one who is running the market. The beginners make this mistake a lot, that they feel that they are the one who is like making the candles, making this and blah 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 blah. You are not doing anything. The big players are the one, and the market is the one who is making, manipulating uncertain movements and every of the stuffs. So understand this one very specific thing, that you are not a big player, you are a retailers in the market, and you should think like a retailer, you should move like a retailer, and you should do your actions like a retailers, not like a big player. Like, don't have that very like ease kind of trade, like I will see. If you do like I will see, it's fine, like that kind of stuff, if you don't have a professionalism, if you don't have alertness, observation is very weak of yours in the market, you are gonna get dumped in the market the most, with the most your capital. From, let's say you have 1,000, it won't take you much time, maybe in 1 to 2 weeks you will reach to $100. That's how the market tries to take money from you. So you need to know regarding each and every possible way from how the market is taking money from you, why they are taking money, how and why the market moves in that uncertain way. Other than the like whatever knowledge you are consuming, that they will tell you that market moves in this, market moves in that, but it doesn't. And why it doesn't, you should know regarding that. Whenever there is some uncertain thing happening in the market, ask why it is happening. Why we are the, like people say the retailers are having the smallest candles are us, the big candles are the big players. Why? You should ask such kind of questions at the beginner to avoid a lot of mistakes. Asking why questions can give you those kind of answers to your mistakes which you will never do. Okay, even before you doing mistakes, if you just ask why questions to all those things which you feel like why this happened, why that happened, and trust me, all the knowledge is available in the surf. If you just Google surf yourself, or like do wherever you are search engine, where you are searching in that search engine, so you can get that knowledge. And you know one very pit stop to come, that is a cheesy bit, zbitx at zbitx.com on the YouTube, where you can get the truth. Not just that white page knowledge. I don't provide the white collar knowledge like this is good, this is good, this is good. I also tell you regarding what is bad for you, and how to avoid that bad thing as well. Because that's the thing which I feel most of the YouTube people are avoiding to tell you, that they don't want to tell you the bad stuff about the market, because they feel that it will scare you and it will make you go away. That is one factor, but at the same point, you should know, rather than having that loss, like I trusted this person and this person made me do this and now it is not working. Rather than having a backstab at my back, I would love to give you the truth, even if it scares you, even if it, I don't think if it scares, it will scare people. It will give you that thing, like once you are doing the risk management tells you about, like there are certain things you need to avoid, that is creating alerts in your brain. When you know there are a lot of those stuffs like liquidity, how the liquidity market works, how the market manipulates, how this market goes to the exact place where the limit order is placed, and every of those stuffs, then you will have that alertness in yourself. Whenever the market is making some abnormal movement, you will know that there is a reason behind it, that the market is making a movement. What is that reason? I need to find out, and I need to take advantage of that movement. Okay, so these are the stuffs which I feel a beginner should have before doing a trading. Okay, so let me just delete everything. We were talking about reversal, chart pattern. In that we are talking about broadening. Yeah. chart pattern. Okay, and it is a bearish. You should know such things, which is bullish, which is bearish, because that's the common mistake. Why it didn't happen? Okay, it happened because that's the common mistake people do. They don't know regarding what chart pattern is what, and they will take the wrong trade. If there is a bearish, they will go for the bullish trade, and then they will have losses. So knowing what trade is what is very necessary. What chart pattern is which chart pattern is bullish, which chart pattern is a bearish, it is very necessary for you to know, so that you can take a proper trade. Okay, let me just draw the chart for all of you people, then I will explain you regarding this. I will make it a little small because it is gonna be a little big. This one a little up, a little down, a little up, a little down. Just gonna go till here, let's say here. Okay, I'm just gonna stretch it a little so that it's easy for me to write. You all know how bad my handwriting is, so let me make it a little spacious. Okay. Okay. Why it is having a name of broadening top chart pattern? Why broadening top? Broadening because clearly you can see this one very specific thing, that it is getting bigger. The trend line you can clearly see it starts from a small point and it is getting wider, broader. That's why the name says broadening top chart pattern. Now let's analyze little by little what happens in the chart pattern, the conditions and every of those things. Okay, first, as it's a bearish chart pattern, you all people know what it will be in the first. In the first, it will be your uptrend. There will be an uptrend. This is a first condition for a broadening top chart pattern to form. Got it? Okay, the first condition. Just a second. So the first condition for a broadening top chart pattern is that the market should be in a first uptrend. Uptrend is nothing but an active buyers, where the buyers are active right now. They are doing, like, they saw the market reach to the little lowest price, and from there they thought like it is an oversold situation. The market don't have to go more below. It is already at the most cheapest price, and their greedy behavior active, and then they started buying this stuff. And I told you this stuff, that the strength will never be constant, because at the same point new people are entering, old people are exiting, new people are entering, old people are exiting. This is the cycle which is going to happen in a whole chart pattern. For example, if this was a starting point, let's just assume that this was a starting point. At this point a lot of people entered. Okay, it was it was first in a downtrend. Obviously a downtrend should be there to be an uptrend. It won't be like uptrend to uptrend to uptrend to uptrend. Okay, first people saw that the market reached to the lowest price. From there their greed triggered and they started buying over here. The first people to buy over here, they might have put their whatever XYZ profit, because everybody has a different profit. Some might need just 1% profit, some might need 2, some might need 3, 4, 5. Greediness doesn't have any limits. Okay, so according to their limit, they put their profit, take profit as well. Some take profit might be here, some might be here, some might be here, some might be here, some might be here, right? So at this point, whenever they see like the first people who enter in the market, let's just assume that this was their take profit. Like this is 1% of the profit, and 50% of the people were satisfied with the 1% of profit, because you know retailers and the beginners, they are very those kind of people, like always in a very hurry. They are always in a very hurry, like they don't want to wait, because they believe once the market is starting going up, their fear triggers. They don't know when is the next candle which is gonna fall down and is gonna make that candle or that profit, whatever profit they have earned. Like once you enter the market, they will be plus this, plus that, plus this, plus that. Once one single red candle comes, their fear triggers that maybe this is the point where the market is gonna fall down, and that triggers them into short selling. So that's why the most of the people, the beginners I'm talking about, especially beginners, they don't have patience. They don't have like a trust in the market, which is a very obvious thing. Like once if you are a new user, you don't have that much good trust in the market. You don't have that much good this thing, like maybe it will go wrong, I am a new, I don't know anything, and all those kind of stuff. So that triggers, and then people do what? People take their profit. Let's say at some people take at 1%, but there are other people as well. It's not just only the beginners are entering in the market. There are experts, there are expert retailers, and all those people. So those people might go for more. And at this point, when the people, 50% of people exit, strength was 100%, from their 50% take their profit and went away. But at the same point, new people came, and now new people might have more, 1% profit, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, such kind of profit they might be hoping for. New people coming, old people exiting, new people coming, old people exiting. Now when you are doing this new old thing, what happens is slowly you are watching this one very specific thing, that the market from the starting, like from the reversal, okay, this was the reversal, the market has already came more than 5% up. By doing this, like old people exit, new people come, old people exit, new people come, and all that, you already see the market went a lot up. Now there is a tension going on in the market. You don't know when the market is gonna go down. You will always be having that thought like market to came already 5% up. Now maybe this is a chance that market is gonna go down. That fear triggers and they create the resistance 1. Whenever you see from the lowest point the market reaches a little height, at that point it triggers this thing in a lot of people, that I think this is the point where the market is going to fall down, which is called as overbought situation. I will just explain you a little bit about overbought and oversold situation. Okay, what happened? I will explain you a little bit about overbought and oversold situation. Overbought is what? For example, if there is a one specific price the market is going on, let's say in the range of 100 to 200 the market is ranging. Okay, from the 100 is the most lowest point where the market will feel like right now the market is at 190. Okay, once it touches that 200, they will feel like we came today from 100. And it is already reached 200. Maybe this is a point where the specific stock, commodities, indices, or these cryptocurrencies reached its maximum potential. Who decides this? Our brain. our thinking decides it. Right now it is a maximum. I don't think it can go more beyond, and that fear triggers that came from the 100, right now at a 200, it became an overbought situation. Whatever these terms, overbought, resistance, support, these are all imaginary words, imaginary concept that we have created for the market according to the understanding of the humans, mentality, psychology, and all those things. Whenever we see, like, for example, I will tell you, like, if I give you a mint condition comic, no, let's not go for comic, a mint condition old dairy milk biscuit, like dairy milk, like the chocolate, the Cadbury, okay, old one, like which was manufactured in 2000 and blah blah blah, a mint one. There are collectors who collect these antiques and all the stuff. I told you that this is worth 100 rupees, right? The next person you will find, he may say like, I can give you 150 if you give me. Next person, I may give you 180. Next person, I may give you 190. Next person, I may give you 200. Now, the time from that 100, it reaches 200. It is doubling the amount of the investment. You bought it at the cheapest price. Like you may have bought it at 10 rupee. But as it's a collectible, it became 100 because it's a collectible. It's an antique piece right now. But when you saw that it is doubling its price, you feel that fear, like, I don't think so. This is the best offer for me. I'm already doubling my money and I have to get out from here. I have to sold this 200 in my pocket and I will run away because that is the best deal which I got. Same thing happens in the market. If the market price is at one point and from there, if it is doubled, like let's say it was at 100, it went straight up to 110, 120, 120 and blah, 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 blah. So in that, what happens is market feels, the person feels that this was the maximum potential of the coin right now and it won't go more above. Most of the people also watches RSI. RSI is a relative strength index which talks about overbought and oversold situations. Whenever we reaches that key market from 100, it reached to 200. That's the maximum potential the market can reach. Overbought situation happens. And then from there, the market will again come to its original price. And from there, when it comes to original price, it can go little more down as well. What they will say at that moment, oversold situation has happened. The market had one specific worth, let's say worth of 100 rupee. If it's going more beyond, let's say, no bro, it cannot be more less than 100 rupee. It is oversold right now. And then again, more demand will rise up and it will try to go up. This is the same exact thing happens in back and forth in the market. It will go in overbought, come to the oversold, go to the overbought, come to the oversold, go to the overbought, come to the oversold. This is the back and forth situation happens in the market regarding the overbought and oversold. Overbought is in a very simple language. Again, I will tell you, overbought is that price which is not digestible by the people. Okay, like I don't believe it can be this much, and the people will make it go down. Oversold situation is like, I don't believe it can be this cheap, bro. I don't think. And the fear trigger and they will make the price go up. That is oversold situation. Got it? Cool. So the same thing happens whenever there is an uptrend going on. Fear and greed triggers the overbought and oversold situation. It's us who created that concept. The market never created that concept, that overbought, oversold. It's our greed and fear who makes that decisions. Greed tells us to make it go overbought and fear tells us that it is overbought, now make it go to oversold. Got it? Okay. So once the market has touched that overbought situation and the majority changed from the active buyers to active sellers, at this point we get to know regarding one stuff, that the market is losing strength. Knowing that the market is losing strength is very, very important. It can help you to analyze resistance point and help you to analyze the support point, and also the far most important thing, help you to understand now the trend is gonna change. Because whenever the strength is weakening, the other one will try to overpower it. So that is just changing the trend. Buyers are in the power, the sellers won't be in the power. Sellers won't be in control. The market will be in uptrend. When the strength of the buyer go weak, the sellers will try to overcome that situation, overpower them, and they will make a downtrend happening. It's just a seesaw is happening. Just like power sometimes comes to them, power sometimes comes to them. Power sometimes, which makes it the up down situations, like uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, which tells us regarding the changing of the trend, which we are required to know. Okay, the first R1 is made by the resistance. The market majority, the strength got little weak. Seller took the opportunity, grabbed that opportunity, and started doing the resell. And trust me, see, one thing I would like to tell you. See, when I say buyers and sellers, they are not two different persons. At some point they are, but usually what happens is, here the buyers were there, right? That's why the market went up. Now this buyer itself, they believe that I got my profit, I am done, I am happy with whatever amount I got it, and this buyer itself will become sellers over here. That's why majority changes. Okay, once a buyer is satisfied that I wanted to have XYZ amount of profit, I wanted to have XYZ amount of percentage from the market, my money is either doubled, either tripled, either 4 times, either 5 times, or either 0.5 times. It depends on the buyer. Okay, it depends on the buyer's mentality, what kind of profit he needs. Whatever profit a buyer needs, he is satisfied, and then that whenever a buyer gets satisfied with his XYZ amount of profit, that buyer becomes seller. This is the majority. It's not like these other people are just waiting. Okay, let me just go, let the market go up, let the market go up, and then we will do the short selling. No, it's not like that. Okay, the buyer only becomes the seller, and the seller only becomes the buyer. They both are the one person. It's just they pick their timing. Sorry, it's just that they pick their timing, what timing they want to pick. How it also depends on the satisfaction, what kind of satisfaction they are needing from the market. 1%, 2%, 3%, 4, 5, 10, blah blah, XYZ. Whenever they are satisfied, that buyer is going to change to seller. When the seller thinks like, okay, I think this is a time where my greed is going to trigger and I am going to buy the price, the coin at the cheapest price, the seller is going to turn to the buyer. That's the whole scenario happens between the buyers and the seller. And this is, I am talking only regarding the retailers, only the retailers. This chart pattern, the strategies, the indicators are not meant for big players. They don't care. They are their own bosses. They know they are the one who has it, who has all the strings, and they are doing that puppet show and all those things. And we are the puppets. Okay, we just need to dance. This is for us. Okay, so first R1 is made over there. R1. From there, like I told you, some buyers satisfied over here. They tried to short sell and they did it. Okay. After that, now a lot of people, some people over here who entered and who want more. Their greed is not satisfied till now. And also some people who are newly entering in the market. Like they saw an up movement, and see, not all the people will enter in a running market. Some point people will think like, let it come a little down and then I will go. Because see, like a retracement, the market goes up, comes down and then goes up again. I told you the starting people enter over here. 50% of these people will do the short sell. They took their profit and they are exiting. Now the people of this 50% were still holding, and the new 50% people will also enter at that point. New people who want to enter that point, because they believe that maybe it can be an uptrend. It is going for uptrend. Retracement is always, we have always seen an market moves with a retracement itself. It is a price action. It will go up, it will come down, it will go up, it will come down. So at this point, the new people are also entering, and also the old people who are doing the holding, they are also there. From there, we create, this was R1, and then we create S1, support 1. This is R is basically resistance 1, and this is support 1. Okay. From there, the people are doing buying, the greed is happening, they're buying. At that point again, the buyers are not satisfied now. The buyer wanted to actually make it come down to that original price so that it will be an oversold situation, and from there they want to jump for the higher price. R2 is created. Okay, and the same cycle goes on. Okay, people who are satisfied, they will become buyers. Who got satisfied, they will become seller. Came down. Now the sellers who are not satisfied, they will take the another. That will become a support 2. Same goes for the R3, and same goes for the S3, which is okay. Let me just do this. Okay, right now situation. Okay, so we have 3 resistance, 2 supports. Okay, this is a general. It can be more as well. It can be like 4 resistance, 3 support. It depends. Generally, you can see 2 supports, 3 resistance. But if it's more, you don't have to worry regarding that. A broadening pattern will be a broadening pattern because the condition is there. What is that condition? First was the market should be in an uptrend. Now the second condition. In the flying wedge, we saw one very specific thing, that they both were acting the same. If the resistance is rising, the support is also rising. If the resistance is decreasing, the support is also decreasing. The same things we saw. But at the point of the broadening top, as you can see, it's a descending order. Like it starts from the smallest and it is going for the bigger. The condition number 2 says that the R1, R2 and R3 R3 should always be bigger than the R2. R2 should be always bigger than the R1. You can just simply, how you want to know it, just simply wherever there is R1, you spot that R1. Okay, the first resistance you have taken. Rather than drawing the trend line, if you want to know if it's a rising wedge, falling wedge or a broadening top, just draw one trend line at this point and wait. If it's crossing above, then that's a broadening top. And again the same scenario, you pick, it is also crossing on the top of it, it is also crossing that line, then yes, it is a broadening top. But is it just because of this you will call a broadening top, just because the resistance is greater? No. At the same point, you need the support also to be crossing the previous one. Same you will do. S1, you draw the trend line, you will watch if the S2 is crossing that S1 line or not. Once you see it, now you clearly have one very clear image in your head that they both are rising, they both are becoming a broad, which is what? Which is our broadening top chart pattern. So what are the conditions of broadening top chart pattern? First condition, it should be in an uptrend. Second condition, all the resistance should be higher than the previous one. Similar goes for the support. All the support should be lower than the previous one. Okay, the line should be crossed. Got it? These are the 3 conditions of the broadening top. Now, when the market comes to make this S3, there might be chances that it make S3 and it will go up R4 and R5, S5, and it will give you breakout at the S5. But most of the time it doesn't happen. At the breakout, as per the book knowledge, it is just said whenever there is a breakout, enter previous candle low, previous candle high, you will put your stop loss and you will enter at the breakout candle as per the book knowledge. But as I told you, there are 3 possibilities of the chart pattern. One will be a fake breakout. Another will be like it won't even do a bearish pattern. It will go for the like up pattern, like the uptrend. And the next one is a simple one. As per the book knowledge will happen. Okay, so simply buy at the breakout, stop loss at the previous candle's high, and then you will just wait. What would be your profit? What would be your target? What kind of target you want to achieve? Very simple. Calculate the distance between R3 and S2. Sorry, yeah, R2 and S2. Sorry, yeah. R2 and S2. As it's a broadening, don't go for the smallest, don't go for the biggest, go for the middle one. Okay, whatever there is a distance, it is 4.5%. The market has fallen down. You can expect the same amount of falling down, 4.5%, from that breakout point. Compulsory. It is compulsory. It will fall. It is like kind of a rules regulation. Like for example, what kind of rules should I tell you? Okay. It's fine. It is said, you have to follow. R2 and S2 distance will be your take profit from that breakout. Compulsory. It can be more as well. I'm not saying it won't be more. It can be more, but the compulsory one where you can be very risk free, very stress free, like, okay, 4.5% profit I'm gonna get very easily. That is because the chart pattern works in those way. Okay, whatever gap they are creating, this is just a build up they are creating. The more, like I told you, it's like a spring. Whenever there is a zigzag thing happening, it is just the spring is getting close, and once we remove the first finger, the spring is gonna jump. That's all. And whatever force is applied over here, that amount of force we can get easily. Okay, so your target profit will be over here. Understand the broadening top chart pattern, which is bearish pattern. First condition uptrend, then it will make the R1, R2, R3, S1, S2. R1, every resistance will be higher than the previous one. Every support will be lower than the previous one. Okay, like a broadening. Okay, got it? Cool. Now let's understand the real life examples of it. Let's just go in a chart pattern and we will find out the broadening chart pattern examples. All the three patterns will look for the all three possibilities. The one which works, the one which doesn't work, and one which fools you. Okay. I used to do the same thing whenever I used to learn regarding some chart pattern. I used to go and find out in the chart. It makes my eyes very sharp. You will, like, rather than like finding it like a very beginner level, you will try to find out. You will, whenever you are learning regarding the chart pattern, you're watching the chart pattern chart in the real, you will start getting those images like, yeah, this is a double top I can see, this is another double top, double bottom I can see, this is another thing, this is flagging and blah 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 stuff. You are able to look at those things, which makes it only and only by practicing. So practice as much as you want. Okay. Obviously, rectangle, double bottom, falling wedge, cup handle, bearish pennant, and blah blah blah. Oh, did you reply? It's fine. I won't take help. Nope. The most key point is just try to find the resistance getting bigger and the support getting smaller. Those are the things you need to find out. That's what I do. Another. This is a broadening top, but at the same point it didn't give us a breakdown. Yeah, this is that broadening top which didn't give us the thing. This is a possibility, like I told you, three possibility. One will work, one won't work, and one will fool you. Okay, so this is that one which didn't work. I will show you. First condition of our broadening top was what? That the market should be first. No, okay. That our market first should be in an. The market first should be in an uptrend. Yes, the market is in an uptrend. After that, a resistance. Keep rising, and it is rising. I will draw it line so that you can see. Okay, where should I start the market from? Okay, here R1, S1, R2, S2, R3, and then down. Right? S3. This is and broadening top, resistance rising, support decreasing. Okay, let me just zoom it to make it more accurate. Another okay, so you can clearly see the broadening top pattern. The R1, this is an uptrend going on. Uptrend was going on. After that, a little change happened. From that, it created a broadening chart pattern. Okay, market went up, uptrend. It created R1, came down, created S1, went up, created R2, came down, created S2, went up again, created R3, and this was supposed to give us a breakout. And from there, the market should have fallen. But did it fall? No, it changed its course. It changes course, and it is not giving us that thing which we needed, that the market should go for the downfall. No breakout was given at that point. From there, the market take another support, didn't even reach the first one, which is nullifying the chart pattern. That this chart pattern was created but never worked. Okay, so this is that chart pattern which never worked. Like I told you, the possibilities, this is one of those possibilities where the chart pattern didn't even work. Got it? Okay, after this let's find something else. You saw one possibility, now two more possibilities are left to find out. Two more possibilities. This is the other chart pattern which I have not told you regarding, but be aware of it. Okay, I will tell you in the future. Finding Found it. Nah. Looks like, but it's not. It's gone 30 minutes. Ha! Finally found it. But just one, really? Okay, I can consider it. Good. This is that probability which is normally occurring. Okay, it will do the exact thing. There is no fooling over here. This is that thing which is supposed to happen, and it is happening. Okay, first condition of R, the market will be an uptrend. It means the first resistance came down, made another, came down, made another, and then from there we are seeing it falling as it's a bearish. I will draw it in a chart pad, in a pathway, so you can clearly see it. First, the market in uptrend created R1, came down, created S1, went up, created R2, came down and made S2, and then went up, made R1, R3, and from there we are seeing the market has fallen down till here. Okay, let me just zoom it and make it more accurate. Another. Okay, Okay, so the trend line, see why I'm doing it again and again, so that you can also know how to draw the lines and how to be accurate in making lines. Why this line is not forming? Okay, cool. This is the broadening top pattern which we have found out in our chart pattern. First condition, let's match our conditions with it. First condition was that the market is gonna be, should be in an uptrend. Market is an uptrend. Created R1, S1, R2, S2, R3. Okay. Now R1 should be above R2. It is. Sorry, R2 should be above R1. It is. Now R2, R3 should be above R2. It is. S1 should be lower than S2 should be lower than S1. It is. Very slight difference, but it is. Okay. After that, once you figure out all your R1, R2 and blah blah stuff, then you will draw the line of yours and you will wait for the breakout. Now, like I told you, the same amount is gonna happen. Like the distance from R2 to S2 is the profit you are gonna get. This is till here. 0.88%. Okay, that's the distance between R2 and S2. Okay, then we are gonna go for the same from the breakout. We are gonna draw the same thing. See, it gives you little extra only. We saw from this point to this point was just 0.92, and from this point to this point 0.90. 0.9, same amount. Okay, same. So this is the exact thing which the market does. Whatever the distance is between R2 and S2 is gonna become your profit from the breakout. That's your profit from the breakout. Other thing which I love to share with you, that see, broadening pattern do not make R4. They do not make R4. Okay, it's very rare situation that you are seeing that the broadening pattern is making R4. Whenever you see that R3 is falling from there, just take an entry in somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle, just take your entry so that you can have a greater amount of profit. Okay, that's the best advice I can give you. Like whenever you see R3, from R3 the market is trying to follow, enter the next candle. Where whatever the second candle will be, enter that candle and wait for the market to come to your profit margin, which is like 0.90. What is 0.90? We got it from here. This time it was very accurate. Most of the time it is little extra only, but this time it was like the exact accurate. Okay, this is the second scenario. Now I wanna know for the fake breakouts as well. I wanna show you fake breakouts. One last thing I wanna find, and then we are done. One last fake breakout scenario and we will be done. Fake breakout scenario I need, where the broadening pattern didn't do the broadening thing. Oh, that too we saw. We need a fake breakout only, right? It's broadening. It is broadening pattern, but at the same point it's not obeying. This is that wrong one again. Hello, Sangeeta. Hello, welcome to the live stream of the Cheesy Bit family. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. डाउनटाउन में लगी आग, दीवारी मेरा दिल लग गया, ऐसा खंजर मारा सीना मेरा छिल गया, मेरी खील वाली हिल ले गया, मुझे लगी आग, साला फील ले गया. This is that one. Okay, let's go for it. Path we have finally found out. Market uptrend R1, S1, R2, S3, S2, sorry, R3, and this is supposed to be our breakout, but it didn't give us breakout. Okay, it went more like this and then it gave us breakout. I will just draw this thing. And let me just zoom it. This thing, this is this closed at 83, this okay. Came down. Okay, broad. Done? Cool. See, look at here now. Look at the screen. First conditions, let's match the conditions. The market should have been in uptrend. It is in an uptrend. It created the first R1, then came down, created S1, went up, created R2, came down, created S2, went up, created R3, came down and created actually S3, which is not supposed to be created. Okay, this is a fake breakout which happened over here. This is our last probability which I wanted to find out, which I want to tell you all people. Okay, so this was the probability which happened. You can clearly see that I can see, like you will say that R2 is equal and blah blah blah. But if you just very slightly put a line over here, straight line, can you see that the top of that R2 is little above that R1? That satisfies our condition. The condition never says it's supposed to be this big, that big and blah. Nah, it never says that thing. It can be big, it can be little big, it can be exact same, or it can be little bit, like even 0.5 big is a big. Okay, from that we saw first condition, uptrend is there. Every resistance is greater. We can clearly see the broadening is going up. Same goes for the S1, S2, S3. S1 is greater. You can clearly see that line, that S2 is below that. Same goes for the S3, but S3 was not supposed to happen. From there we were supposed to get this thing, a downfall of the market. But the market, did the market give us a downfall? No. The market gave us a fake breakout. Can you clearly see this thing? That there is a longer lower wick. From that line, the market has came down with a longer lower wick. Is the market came down, like this was the candle here. But at the same point, it gave us a fake breakout, went up again, gathered the stop losses, gathered the liquidity from people, fooled people, and again fall down. That's the thing what happened over here. Okay, so this is the last probability of that broadening top. 3 probabilities, one that works, one that doesn't work, and then one that fools you. This was that one that fools you, where you got the fake breakout. Again the market to try to take support. They made you feel that it is gonna go up and make R4, but did it make R4? No. From there it fall down. This is just the way of market to trick you. Now our target says that it should be the distance between R2 and S2. So the distance between R2 and S2 is 1.14. See, that's the distance from the start, and this is the end. 1.14 is the percentage of the distance which you can have a profit on. Now from here, the breakout we will capture the that candle itself, when it closes 1.22%. So see, again, everything is right in front of you. Everything is right in front of you. The target, what amount of target you want to achieve, what amount, where you can have a breakout, where you can have a fake breakout, what kind of possibilities there are in the market, everything is available for all of you people on this one pit stop channel. And this kind of truth I don't believe anybody will tell you. Okay, you got a profit, and from the, even if from there the market went up, that is not our problem. Our target is achieved, that is our problem. We achieved our target, we left the market, that's all. Do not have a too much greed inside you, because it may eat your capital. Okay, so do not have that much greed that you need this, you need that, and blah blah, everything you need. do not have those things. Okay, so this was the last step. Fake breakout happened. Nice. Finally found the broadening top pattern. Anything? Let's read everything. So his last 20 minutes is left for the live stream. If I start a new chart pattern, I don't think so it will be complete, because finding the chart pattern requires a long time. So for 20 minutes, let's just okay, this is our market right now. It reached 104. Great. One, two, this ladder like pattern we saw already. This is the done. That is not what I want. I want to see in 1 hour. Reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C. Okay. You can clearly see the waves in the market. I've taught you regarding waves, right? Sorry. Started wrong. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, that's A, B, and this is C. We had our all 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. Right? And that's in a 1 hour situation that we are having ABC. From there, maybe we can now change the trend also, or maybe we won't change the trend. I just want to see the same scenario, what's happening. Okay, one major good supply zone captured, 1 hour supply zone done. There is no demand zone, but okay, we can consider as this as a demand zone, because from where the market will try to come again at this point, trust me, because that's not a strong demand. Market will try to come down at a strong demand. This is one good demand. Market should have rose from there. दीवारी मेरा दिल ले गया, ऐसा खंजर मारा सीना मेरा, छील के गया, मेरी खील वाली हील ले गया. One maybe scenario over here. Hundred and three, 103 range has always been a very weak range. Okay, that's a great. Yeah, that was way low. Okay. This is our supply demand. This is our supply box, demand zone. Market is very weak demand right now because of a very huge fair value gap it has created. This is a very good fair value gap. This is also very good fair value gap. 1 hour fair value gap, but it is not respected. That fair value gap is not respected at all. Let's go for a little lower time frame. Let's go for a straight 5 minute. Five minute always has some different scenario to talk about. Arey. 1, 2, demand zone. What can be our nearest entry? Okay, delete this. This supply zone getting respected a lot. Any nearby demand zone? Currently we are in a supply zone. This is a good supply zone over here, which market tried to cross 2 times. One time was this, second time was this. Both of the time the market fall down. Okay, and as per the previous thing, this demand zone has been respected, and it's also broadening chart pattern. I saw broadening chart pattern in 5 minute time frame. Nice, but this broadening chart pattern doesn't work. You can clearly see broadening. It is rising, but did it give you a downtrend? No, it did not give you downtrend. But you can clearly see this demand zone. 1, 2, 3, 4 times the market tested this demand zone because of the weak signals, and all the 4 times the market has pushed this market up. So we should wait, and it has pushed it so much, and it touched the 106. That's it, 106. Okay, so we should wait for the market to fall at least to 104. The market may fall. There are no recent demand zone which I can clearly see. Market may fall to this particular zone. If it's rising from here, let's wait for the supply zone. If it again falls, it should come till here. This is our supply supply demand zone. Done. Supply and demand zone. If the market falls, if it does consolidation, let it do consolidation. We don't enter at consolidation. But I really believe that from here the market can fall. It can rise as well. It can fall. There are no fair value gaps. Why this laptop doesn't work? Okay. So I believe I gave you the trade as well. Supply zone, demand zone. Keep watching these zones. Okay. If you want to have an entry point at somewhat level in the recent market in the 5 minute, you can wait for the market to come to supply zone. Go for short sell. Have your take profit over here. Have a very small profit till here to here. 0.222 is very fine. If it's falling, go have it until the demand zone. But be aware of these two lines. One at 0.104739 and other that 104661, because this is a fair value gap has been created. Maybe it will again come up and the limit order maybe get clicked over here, it can jump. Okay, so have these two lines as well. Other than that everything looks good. Cool. So that's it, my time. Thank you so much for all the people who have joined this live stream, and I'm really thank you for like being here, joining, learning everything from us. It has been a great journey with all of people. It has been 6 months. Like, I don't even believe that it has been 6 months, but it has. So please do not take your love and support at this point away from us. We need it more than ever. Please go out and show your love. Please subscribe to our all these three platforms. One is a CheezyBit YouTube, the other one is Zbit and Zbit YouTube and Zbit X as well. And the fourth thing which I want to add is a Zbit Instagram as well. Maybe whenever there are any updates regarding the live streams which may change, the timing may change, if I am available, I am not available, and all those things can be updated you on all of this platform, on the Instagram especially. So please go and check out all these platforms, subscribe to them, follow them, and be here every day. Show your love and share it to the maximum people so that we can reach to lots of those people who are still in those confusion and doubt that can I do the trading, can I not do the trading, and all those stuff. This one platform can make you an expert. This one platform can make you, and see, it depends. At the end, it's you who is going to do a trade. It depends on how good you are at consuming the knowledge and all this kind of stuff. I will try my best to keep it the most simplest. I will try my best to give you all the harsh reality, truth, and all those things, so you are aware of, like, see, most of the stuff what happens is people don't tell you about the bad stuff because they want you to discover it, and you rather than just tell it so that he is already prepared for what he needs to do. That's why I tell about the dark reality of the market as well. Okay, so that's my time. Thank you so much for all the people who are joining this live stream. Thank you so much for being on this live stream. Do not go anywhere because another live stream will start in just 5 minutes. Okay, so till that time, I'll see you tomorrow the same timing, 12 to 4. Bye all of people. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. Yes, Pawar.